Alright, so we are back, guys, and we just had an intense session with Chandra, where Ballard took her side to distract her while the renegades were being attacked, and basically the plan worked, and the Aether Hub was not taken over by Chandra and PNLR, so they had to retreat, and she was very apologetic, it seems. So it's pretty cool from there. But this time, as we can see, we're going to be earning 40 gold coins to the store. If we continue the story on this particular path, we have the beautiful Liliana waiting for us, and let's go ahead and see what the story entails. So Tezzeret has closed his grip over the city from his palace, from his place at the head of the consulate. Once of the steps of the consulate's spire, he is confronted by the planeswalker Liliana Vess, who has arrived to face him on her own. Her ambition is admirable, but Tezzeret must end this threat. Okay, so I'm trying to understand what is Liliana thinking at this point, and I'm really hoping that I get to play Tezzeret this time. As much as I love Liliana, I want to feel Tezzeret's power, because Tezzeret hasn't been around for a very, very long time. And the last time I played with Tezzeret was when he came out on the dual decks. I know he came out after as Tezzeret, the agent of Bolas, and this is very interesting to see him come back. So this is going to be pretty interesting. Let's have a quick look at our hand. We already start with Tezzeret in our hand. This is ridiculous. Okay. As much as I'm really happy, I'll just keep my hand just because I have Tezzeret in my hand. Hoping for lands here. Fingers crossed. Let's do this. Okay, so Liliana's. I hope Liliana is just black. Chandra was a big surprise seeing her play with blue as well, but I'm really hoping to just see black at this point from Liliana. So I'm just going to go ahead and play my black land, my swamp, in return. I just want to check this artwork. Look at this. It's really nice, really beautiful. And then you get my underground water city looking like thing, so not really happy. Of course, we're going to be sea swamps being played by Liliana, it seems, so that's pretty good. And also zombies, which is her theme. Pretty wicked, pretty wicked. Let's just go ahead and play our island there. It's fine. We don't have anything to play with two lands as of yet, but I'm looking forward to playing my third land so we get to start doing some things. Gonna take my first 2 damage of the game. That's fine, got nothing to block with it. That's okay. Slow and steady. I feel this is gonna be a good game. Slow and steady. So whenever there's a battlefield or dies, put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. So once again, using a zombie deck for Liliana, you're going to be seeing a lot of graveyard working here. Not my favorite thing, but I did manage to build a standard deck myself to kind of fit that. Okay, so here's the thing. I can play this artifact creature, which you're not going to find in the set, guys. It's just here for show. This is actually Masters of Aether and Power and Toughness equal to the number of artifacts you control. Other artifacts you control get +1/+1. Okay, so what I really want to do is I want to put in a defender, to be honest. That's the first thing I want to do. I want to put in a 0/4 heavy guy, because I know that my guy is going to die eventually. So, and I know that my other creatures are going to start getting buffed because there is that whole +1/+1 artifact thing. So 2/1, then I'm going to bother with the 2/3, of course. I'm going to take another 2 damage to the face. To the face! Couldn't really do that, I got stretched by my own headphones. Okay, this is a cool one. Okay, Aether-born Vampire, Death Touch Lifelink. So this is something in the new set, so that's something cool. Something non-zombie-ish, so that's really nice. Really love the vampire effects, you know, with the bats coming out. It's really cool. I can definitely turn that into a 5/5 simply by casting this thing. However, I don't think I want to do that simply because I have a flyer up my ass. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and place that. It's got the same thing as the other blue artifacts creature, but it's a stronger card. So I want to play this right after, unless of course I get myself another island or swamp, which in that case what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be summoning Tezzeret, because I want Tezzeret out immediately. So over here we already have a 2/3 attacker. Yeah, I guess we could just go ahead and do that and do that. Let's get rid of the vampire, shall we? We do not want to suck your blood. So I took another 2 damage. How did my creatures die? What? I did not think that through clearly. Okay, this is that's from Origins. Okay, I recognize that guy. Bad play, bad play. This is not good. And we did not get any form of land there, so this is not looking good for us, guys. I did a misplay there, and that's gonna cost me the rest of the game. That's gonna really cost me the rest of the game. This is not looking good for me. Do I want to block? I kind of do. Can't be blocked because it's got flying, of course. It's time me to block. I'm kind of in a tight spot, mate. I'm really in a tight spot at this point. Let's not take 3 damage, shall we? Let's not take the... I don't want to take 3 damage just for the sake of taking 3 damage, so... I can't believe I did that mistake. And I don't see that coming. Not to mention I buffed up his creature to make it even worse. And now he gets to create, you know, get a creature out of the whole thing. He plays a zombie comes out. This is going to be hard to keep up with if I don't get that 1 land. I got the 1 land. Okay. I can summon Tezzeret at last, so... Ah. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so Tezzeret's out. We want to buff him up because if he gets hit... I don't think I'm going to live to see another turn, to be honest, so... Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Let's have a quick look. So he's summoned a zombie, that's going to summon another zombie, and... So 2, 4... Wait, 7... 10... 11 damage. Yeah, I'm done. I'm officially done. Unless they get distracted with Tezzeret on the field and kill him off before they kill me, which I'm Tezzeret as well. Apparently. Yeah, no, not distracted. Okay, so I'm going to take a heavy defeat. I was really not anticipating that. 1 mistake can lead you to the end of the game. Let's go, and then once again down to -1 like the previous game. Now we're going to have to try this again. I'm trying to keep this real, guys. I'm trying not to show you just the winning videos. So as I continue, I'm just going to go ahead and play again. So we get the whole Tezzeret thing, Liliana comes around. I love the fact that Liliana kept her clothing from Innistrad. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to just switch around. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty good. Alright, so we did not start off with Tezzeret, however we have this guy, and again we're looking at quite high costs here. We won't be able to play anything, so I'm going to go ahead and draw a new hand. That feels a bit better. Keep the hand, and let's move forward. Alright, so I have those 2 artifacts again. that help each other out, +1/+1. So I definitely want to do something with that and not repeat my same mistake. Alright, how are we doing now? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do that. So there's a battlefield, draw a card. Okay, that's pretty good actually. Let's just go ahead and put that out. I'm really surprised Liliana didn't play anything. 2 mana and she hasn't played anything. Draw that card please, thank you very much. I feel very good with this new hand. Ooh, already with a legendary creature out here. Either Born Vampire, haste, whenever a creature an opponent control dies, you get a +1/+1 counter on this guy, sacrifice a creature, and it gains indestructible. This is the part where I hope that like Zulaport, because there is a bit of that like whole sacrifice. It's like Nantuko again, you know. But Nantuko doesn't get. Well, Nantuko used to get the +1/+1. No, it was a plus. No, it was +2/+2. This is back in the origin set, so it's fine. Let's concentrate here. Okay, so we can make that into a 5/5 creature, no problem. Target. Don't know how I feel about that yet. Let's just go ahead and summon this guy. It's going to be a 2/2, simply because there are 2 artifacts on the battlefield, which is great. I kind of can counter my opponent. Okay, she didn't attack, but she summoned the flying zombie dude. What landed in her graveyard? That's something that we need to find out. Okay, so there's the other legendary creature, which is not a problem for her because she's got one. And a swamp. Maybe she wanted the swamp. The swamp. Alright, so let's have a quick look. So we do need this out. However, tap 2 artifacts, target creature you're gonna. Okay, so there's a whole do not block this turn abilities that I'm starting to see frequently come out. At the beginning of your upkeep. Whoa, no, I'm reading this. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control an artifact, put a +1 on an artifact on the battle. Okay, I actually like this better. Yes, no, maybe. Yes, no, maybe. Yes, no, maybe. We have a flyer on the other side, so let's get the top tiers out. Again, this is a card that came out in Origins. Yeah, in Origins. We have a 2/2 flyer and a 2/2 flyer, simply because the other artifact is giving a +1/+1. I can definitely go ahead and tap 2 untapped artifacts, so creature cannot block. But again, I can't see any reason why. Actually, let's just intimidate my opponent. I'm gonna play it safe, gonna hold back, and then eventually attack, like I did in the previous game. Not the one that I lost in the previous video, I mean the one that I was against Chandra. Sheesh, you guys. Alright, so let's have a quick look here. Destroy target creature with converted mana cost 2 or less. I think it's going for... okay, so it's going to go for the 0 mana one, of course, the token. So that thing starts to buff up slowly. Okay, I see what you're doing. I'm cool. I'm chill. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Well, no, bro, sister in your case. Okay, so target opponent discards a card at random. Okay, random. So this is something that the computer is going to be choosing for me if it dies, right? Yes. Okay, so I'm being attacked. Okay, so it gained indestructible just to swing in 3 damage, so no matter what I do. And you took away that 5/5 thing. How convenient. The random card was the best card I had in my hand. How convenient. It's okay. It's cool. Don't worry. Coming to get you. Alright, so let's go ahead and play this. So 5 mana total. I do want to play this though. Or do I? Do I not? Do I not? At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control an effect, yeah, let's go ahead and play this. Alright, so I can sacrifice this thing so that thing doesn't thing. How do I feel about this? I really don't know. Okay, tap two artifacts. Let's go. 1, 2. There we go. Now I'm supposed to be choosing a creature not to block. Did I just do a mistake? Ah, screw it. Let's go. What's the worst gonna happen? I've been doing a bunch of mistakes, not paying attention to what's going on. So I guess I would be deserving it. Well, he didn't block, so I'm guessing that's fine. What's this? At the beginning of your upkeep, whatever. Okay, so one more artifact creatures you control. These combat damage. I get to draw a card, and I got that card. That's pretty good. I got my card back, the ones in the graveyard. That's pretty. I'm happy. Alright, so I'm going to be attacked with a 3/3. I'm going to take your 3/3. Bring it on. I'm not going to let my creature die. No. I'm not going to let you buff up your dude. I see what you're trying to do there. Okay, zombie, you're going to bring out that cat again. Possibly. I think that's the only creature you got. No, you're going to get the legendary creature out. That's a bit of a concern. To be honest, that is a bit of a concern. Okay, so I'm going to play that in. 6 mana, very important. Very, very important at this point. I don't know whether I should cast this. I should definitely cast this onto this. So it becomes a 6/6 flyer. But I'm going to go ahead and swipe this in to become a 7/7 flyer. To bring me up in the game. Now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and tap 1, 2. I did choose 2. What's going on? You see it's doing that thing again. Okay, tap. Choose a creature. That creature cannot be blocked. Alright, I see where we're going with this. Okay, so we're going to go with that. I choose an artifact to tap. I'm going to tap 1, 2. That's where I went wrong. So it still selected the creature not to be blocked, but I chose the one that I tapped, which is stupid. That's fine, that's cool. I can deal with that. And we're going to continue. Shoot. I just kind of tapped the creature that I just summoned. Another mistake. I'm feeling good about myself. I was like, yeah, I did not do that mistake again. No. And then I realized, oh wait, this is a freshly summoned creature. Great. Oh well. Alright, so I had an artifact deal damage, so that's pretty good. Artifact. Alright, so it's my opponent's turn. They are not going to be doing anything. Very good. Be scared of me. So, let's see. Zombie avatar. So this one's power and toughness is equal to the number of zombies on the battlefield plus all the zombies you have in the graveyard. That's pretty okay for me. That's fine. So that's 3. So 1, 2, 3. 4. Where's your 4th? Alright, there's cats. Forgot about the cat. Meow. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. We want to do that. I do want to do this. And I do want to swing heavy. Ah, come on, you don't have improvise. Why? Alright, let's have a look. Let's be very careful what we do. So we get to choose a creature that cannot be blocked. We have to make sure it's not freshly summoned, so that's going to be this one. And choose a creature to tap, which would be 1, 2. That's fine. We're going to do this again. So we're going to tap a creature that is not going to be blocked. I think if we do the maths right, we want this one. Yeah, we do. And we're going to tap 2 artifacts. And I'm done. I'm pretty much done, guys. Because I'm going to swing in with 18 damage. Like it or not. Let's continue. So we know that this guy cannot be blocked. We know this guy cannot be blocked. And just for the fun of it, I'm just going to attack with the other 2. And here we go. Yeah, as I thought, definitely. So, bam, -4, -4. There we go. And Tezzeret wins. I get the 40 gold, that's pretty decent, and it seems like I'm having luck with the second time I try the game. So it's the second time I try the game is when I seem to be doing pretty good. Going on to this one, as Tezzeret and Liliana clash on the steps of the spire, the metal mage reveals his true goal, to seize a technology pioneered at the Inventors' Fair. It is called the Planar Bridge. It provides passage to the blind Aetherness and allow for travels between planes, but his words are cut shortly by rumbling overhead. Glancing towards the sky, Liliana sees the range forces approaching and constantly inspire in close on her ships. Okay, so loving the artwork here. Actually, I do want to take a screenshot of that. That's a really good. That's really good. Oh, that's some really good artwork. That's what I was going for. And we have unlocked the last bit, and this will be continued in the next video. Aether, Revolt. But the thing is, before we actually conclude here, I want to say something. Think about it. His plan is to open up this portal for planes to be joined, right? So that means not only planeswalkers get to walk between planes, but everyone else gets to walk between planes. My question is this: is he doing it for Bolas or Bolas's army, or what's going on? That's something that we need to find out. Hopefully, in the next one, we're going to see exactly what's going on. So, tune in then.